Hello and welcome to this lecture, and in this lecture we are going to learn about self-adjusting widgets. So in the previous lectures you might have noticed that our widgets were too small, so whenever the screen was small it was alright, but as soon as we actually maximized or increased the size of the screen, the widgets appeared to be extremely small. Now in such cases what we want to do is that we want to create some widgets which are self-adjusting, that is they increase or grow with the size of your window so that they actually fit properly in that particular window. So in this lecture we are going to learn exactly the same thing, that is how to make self-adjusting widgets. So let's create a new label and let's name it as label1. And let's type label1 equals label, and obviously you need to pass in the root, and after passing in the root you actually need to pass in the text. So let's type in text equals, let's say first, this should be S, and in order to actually check how much area is actually covered by this label, we actually need to specify the background color of the label. Now whenever you actually want to set the background color, you simply type BG, which stands for background color, and type this equals, and you could specify the color as, let's say, red. Then give a comma, and you could also specify the text color. So for text color you could type in FG, which stands for foreground. So the foreground color is, let's say, white. So you are done with this label. Now the next thing which you need to do is that you need to pack up the label. So you type label1 dot pack, but instead of leaving this parameter as empty, what you do is that you type in fill equals capital X. And what this is going to do is that it is actually going to fill this label to X, that is nothing but it is going to fill this label to the width of the window. So let's say if your window is this wide, then it is actually going to fill the widget to that particular length. So if you want to know what I'm exactly talking about, let's save the code and run the code. So as you could see, this thing right here is our window and this is our label right here. Now if you actually go ahead and increase the width of this window, as you could see, the width of the label increases as well, because we have specified the parameter as fill equals X. And what this does is that it actually takes the label and it actually makes it adjustable to the parameter which we have specified over here. So X here is nothing but it's actually the width of the window. So as long as the width increases, the width of your label increases as well. So this was all about increasing the width. Now let's go ahead and learn how to actually increase the length of a particular label according to the window size. So what you need to do is that you simply need to go ahead and create a new label, name it as label2, and let's copy this code from here over here to save time. And let's say that this says second, and let's say the background is blue, and let's say the foreground is green. And now once this label is ready, you need to pack this label up. So you type label2 dot pack, and to the parameter you first need to specify the side, which is nothing but you need to align that label to the left of your window. So for that you specify the side as left, and then to make it adjustable to the length, what you do is that you simply type in fill equals and specify Y over here. So now if you save the code and if you run this, as you could see, now we have two labels and this one is adjustable to the width. So if you expand the width, as you could see, it adjusts itself, and if you expand the window's height, as you could see, the second label adjusts itself. So this is how the two labels are going to adjust itself according to the size of your window, so that you will have no problem no matter what window size you're using. So that's it for this lecture, and I hope you guys understood how to actually go ahead and create self-adjusting widgets. So the only thing which you need to do is that you actually need to use the parameter which is called as fill when you are actually packing up your label. So fillx actually makes the label, or makes any widget for that matter, adjustable to the width of the window, and fill equals Y actually makes the widget adjustable to the height of that any particular window. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.